Hello and welcome on CAMKA, the application that brings video-assisted maintenance to a whole new level by instantly connecting technicians and advisors together. This is the new interface of CAMKA. If you choose to use only a portion of your screen for CAMKA, its responsive interface will automatically adjust to give you the best experience possible. Look. This represents what CAMKA looks like on tablets, or here on smartphones. Every component of CAMKA is fully adaptable and can be reduced, enlarged or moved. You can also use full screen mode for all the tools. Just click on the top right button in the window of the tool you selected. Like this. Now let's start a CAMKA session. To start a CAMKA session, go to the directory section by clicking on this button, here. In this section, you can find every user of CAMKA connected to your group. You can sort them by any category by clicking on the category name. You also can search for an element using the research field on the top left of the window. Once you have found the person you want to have a session with, just click on the green icon besides her name, then, the session will begin. A notification will appear at the top right of your screen as soon as the person joins your session. Please note that you can invite several users by clicking on the green icons besides their names. My on-site technician, John Doe, has just connected to my session. He now appears on the participant list that can be found here. Note those icons here. The flag represents the host, the camera represents the person that transmits her video stream, and the pen is for the person controlling the whiteboard. Only the host can give the controls to any participant. If the icon is orange, you own control. If it is white, you don't. Please note that if you are giving the video control to a participant, he must first accept your request before transmitting his stream. For the whiteboard, control transfer is however immediate. Now, we will see what interactions I can have with John Doe. Here on the instant messaging window, I can write to all participants. It is very practical if I have a comment to make, but don't want to interrupt a speaking person. This is the audio-video window. During a session, all participants share their audio stream. You can stop this by clicking at any moment on this button. If you are the one sharing your video stream, you can stop this by clicking on the video's top button, located here. If you want to use a different source for your video, like a front camera on a smartphone, use this button here, to switch between sources. Finally, to make an HD photography of your video, just click on this button, a view will be automatically added to the gallery on the left. I will now give video control to John Doe, in order to have his on-field photos. Like we said earlier, he must first accept my invitation in order to share his camera. Now that we can see the intervention scene, I'll ask him some visuals in the instant messaging tool, or vocally. All the photos he sent me can be found in the gallery tool, on the left. It regroups all views the participants took from the different parts of the application. They are sorted chronologically. By mousing over a picture, details about it appear. There is also a delete icon appearing on the top right corner of the picture if you're the one who sent it. Those pictures can be dragged and dropped on the whiteboard, in order to work on them. Now, let's speak about this whiteboard. It is a major element of CAMKA, allowing you to work with on-field taken pictures. As you can see on your screen, the whiteboard is extra large and you can zoom on it by scrolling your mouse. We added a drag mode and a grid to help you find elements on the board. Click here to enter drag mode, and here to display the grid. On the board, you can use the drawing tool, by clicking on this button here. This allows the person in control of the board to highlight elements on a picture, or draw a sketch of something he wants to present. This participant can also use the text button, here, to write comments on the board. The size and color of both the drawing tool and the writing tool are controlled by those two buttons. This one for the color, and this one for the size. The drag mode we spoke about earlier is also used to move objects across the board. You can also rescale pictures with this tool by clicking on a corner. Just like this. The button here gives you access to a list of meaningful icons used to complete your drawings. Those two buttons on the top right of the board window allow you to cancel a previous action, or to restore an action you cancelled. Finally, clicking on this button here takes a picture of the current view of the whiteboard. It is very useful when you want to clean and start a new whiteboard but still want to have the last one saved. Please note that it doesn't take a picture of the entire whiteboard, but only of what the controlling participant have on his screen. Let's have some examples. When you have taken all the pictures you need from your whiteboard, you can clean it by clicking on the Erase All button, located here. Now that we've had a tour of most CAMKA's features, let's look at those we haven't yet used. On the top menu are several remaining unknown icons. The first one is the Notifications button. It displays a list of all important actions you made since you've connected to CAMKA. The third one here is the Invitations list. It seems I haven't got any invitation waiting for me here. The last one is where you'll find all informations you need about CAMKA, from the current version number to this video, and also a link to CAMKA User's Guide and FAQ. Let me remind you all the devices that are compatible with CAMKA v3. All PCs that are running with Windows 7 or 8, Mac OS X, or with Linux. CAMKA also works with all Android and Windows 8 tablets, except those running with Windows 8 RT. Finally, CAMKA is compatible with all Android smartphones. The compatibility with iOS devices like iPhones or iPads is one of our priority. For a better experience on those devices, we strongly recommend using Google Chrome, but it also works on Opera or on Mozilla Firefox browsers. Thank you very much for using CAMKA. We hope this tutorial helped you understand how CAMKA works and what possibilities it offers to you or your company. For further information, please visit our website camka.com.